Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Life with Kinsey. Today I want to teach you how to make this special nice Christmas scones that I'm so sure you've never tasted before, and trust me, your guests will be asking for more and your family will be so impressed. So please do, and make sure you give this recipe a try, and make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be dropping so many Christmas ideas and Christmas meal plan and everything, right? Your Christmas menu is guaranteed from this page, so please make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's just get the video started. Today I'm so excited because I want to show you how to make Christmas scones. These are our cutters today, right? So we are making Christmas scones. And let me tell you something, these scones, I am so sure that you've never seen this recipe before and you've never tasted them. So you really need to give them a try and let me know how they come out on the comment section. And please, I guarantee you that your visitors and your family members will be so excited and so happy about this recipe, right? So on this side, I have my dry ingredients. I have this, my desiccated coconut. I have my salt, baking powder. I have sugar. I have butter, right? And then I have this is mixed fruits and my flour, of course, and baking soda. Then these are my wet ingredients. I have vanilla essence, milk, full cream milk, milk flavor, coconut milk, condensed milk, right? So these are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to list the measurements and everything on the description box. So let's count our cups of flour that we're going to be using today. So I always have to filter flour, right? Especially if you are looking for that puffy scones. Always make sure that you filter your flour. So I always have to do this to make sure that you get rid of all these small lumps, right? We're going to go in with our baking powder. Oh, why is this thing not opening? All right, so this is 4 cups of flour, and we are going to go in with 3, or let me just say 4 heaped, no, 3. Let me just go with 3 heaped tablespoons of baking powder, or let me just say 4. Okay. All right. So this is my baking powder gone. Now we're going to just put a little bit of baking soda too, just half a teaspoon of this, right? And then we are going to go in with our salt, half a teaspoon of salt. Be sure to follow this recipe exactly the way I am going about it, right? So this is 1 cup of flour, of sugar, right? Let me show you. So this is 1 cup of sugar, but I'm gonna go in with half a cup of sugar because I already have condensed milk, and condensed milk is already sweetened milk, right? So I've already put my half cup because I don't want it to be extremely sweet. Then I'm gonna put my desiccated coconut now, coconut cream. So now you really need to make sure that you whisk it all together, right, to make sure that everything is well mixed, because you don't want to bite that scone and you feel all baking powder, or you feel sugar, or you feel salt. It is extremely annoying, right? So you make sure that you give it a nice mix and make sure everything is well mixed before you go in with your wet ingredients. So this is our first part of scones. Remember, I said these are Christmas scones, so they are really different from the way we normally make scones, right? Now I'm just going to use a total of 3 eggs, right? I'm going to go in with eggs first before anything. You know what, scones without eggs, guys? You can actually make eggless scones, but I mean, we are making Christmas scones, so these are like not your ordinary scones. These are like your rich scones, okay? So you really need all the ingredients together. This is half a cup. This is half a cup as a whole, but I'm using half a cup of half. Hey God, today I'll speak English. So I'm gonna mix it together. Guys, let me tell you something. You really need to make sure you hit that subscribe button at this point. You know why? Because all these recipes are unique recipes that you should try this Christmas, and I come with different recipes because you know what, baby girl, I went to school for this, and I've been cooking for the past 15 years. So trust all my recipes, right? Because I'm actually a graduate. I graduated from Radish Culinary School, right? Okay, so from there now, I'm gonna go in with this is my coconut milk. Oopsie. This is coconut milk. You see how rich this is? Canned coconut milk, right? This is 1 full cup of it. Remember to always work in a clean environment, right? Now I'm going in with my vanilla essence. This is an Arabic one, and trust me, it looks so small, right? Because it's concentrated. It's actually more, you can use cream milk. Very, 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 very important. If you have buttercream or buttermilk, you can also use that. So that's it now. So these are my wet ingredients together, right? And I'm gonna also give them a nice whisk, right? Mixy, mixy, mixy. Look at how rich. Oh my goodness, the scent in my kitchen right now. I know I always say that, but it's actually because of the combination of ingredients. So now we have only 3 ingredients. These are our wet ingredients, these are our dry ingredients, and this is our butter. Okay, now we are going in with our butter. This butter, you can see that it's been in the fridge for like about 15 minutes, you know. That's actually the perfect thing to do if you're making scones. Because remember, like I said, these are Christmas scones, so we are not making them in a regular way, right? These are like super, super, super special. So I'm gonna go in with my hands already and just mix this together, right, until I get a really nice texture that looks like breadcrumbs. If I need more butter, I can put, but I don't need the butter to overpower all these wet ingredients. So I'm just gonna put half a cup of butter as well, right? Because remember, I used 4 cups of flour. Guys, really actually give this recipe a try. And please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please take this moment, this opportunity while I'm mixing my flour to just really support me, because this work is not really easy work, you know. So support me, you know, just engage in my content, you know, let me know if you try my recipes and let me know how they come out. And also always make sure that you subscribe. If you share my content with your friends, you can actually share this to your sisters, you know, to your mummies, to your aunties for recipes. But trust me, this recipe, you really need to give it a try. You really, really need to give it a try. Okay, so now you see the texture that we were looking for. Okay, so now we have this perfect texture of scones, right, of our flour and baking powder with everything. So this is what it's supposed to look like breadcrumbs, right? It now looks like we're about to make some meat pies. So now you come and just create a center hole and pour in all your mixture together, right? And make sure that you give it a nice mix. And remember, like I always say, scones are not to be over mixed. And from this same bowl, I want to have 3 types of scones, right? So I'm gonna have chocolate chip scones, and I'm also gonna have mixed fruit scones, and I'm also gonna have coconut scones. Remember, the base of today's scones is actually coconut scones. So I'm just gonna give it a nice mix and make sure everything is well incorporated together before I start cutting them up. Remember, we are trying to achieve a very fluffy, soft inside but crispy on the outside. These are Christmas scones. These are like the richest scones that I've ever made, and I make these once in a year. Not really once in a year, I make them occasionally, especially in December or on special orders. Then you already see what it looks like, right? You should not overmix scones. You should not overmix scones. I'm telling you something, all your guests will love this. They will even ask you, how did you make your scones? Because they come out so different, right? They'll be so different. So now it's well mixed. Look at what it looks like now, right? So this is the perfect texture of scones, you see? Great. So I'm just going to dust up my working surface, my working area, and make sure that I mix and cut them nicely. Remember, I said I'm gonna try and have like 3 types of scones from here, because this is 4 cups of flour, so that's a lot of flour, right? Normally we use 2 cups or 2.5 max, you know, for ingredients. If you want to know how to make 10-liter scones, write on the comment section. I'll give you the right measurements for 10-liter, for 20-liter, for 15-liter for a packet of scones. I'll tell you how to go about that, right? So this is what it looks like now. Just gonna give it a nice mix and be using this flour to just guide me so that I don't really mess up everywhere, right? See, the oil is supposed to. Now I'm just gonna dust them for the last time and just roll them out, right? And I have to make sure that I don't overroll these because I am trying to actually get them to be so big and puffy, right? And because my cutters are not really that big today, right? My Christmas cutters. If you need these Christmas cutters, let me know in the comment section. I sell them, I have them available, right? So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna throw in our cutters inside the flour so that they can be able to cut for us nicely, right? So this is what we are gonna do. Wow, this one is a Christmas tree. All the Christmas characters are here today for our scones, right? Great. So now we are just gonna go like this. Just really make sure that it is cut all the way down before you remove your cutter, right? So this is our first one. So this is a cookie cutter. You can actually use it for cookies as well. So that's the first one. To just grease up our baking tray. Everywhere is smoky. So I'm just cutting the remaining ones until I'm done, right? No. So now we're just gonna give them an egg wash, right? So this is one egg that I'm beating. So now we're just gonna give it a nice brush, right, on top. Okay guys, so now it's time to remove our scones from the baking tray. Look at what they look like, and they're very soft. Look at how easily they are coming out from this tray, right? Look at this. This is like perfection. And they are so soft, so you need to really be careful. Our Christmas scones. So this is the first session. Oh my goodness, they smell so nice. The kitchen smells so lovely right now. I really wish everybody can just really have a taste of this. And because you've really already seen the amount of ingredients that went in here, so you already know they are very yummy and sweet, right?